Okay. As you saw from the other videos, this is actually a third video. I know this is very, very, you know, how do you say it? Thorough. But, you know, being that I got to hold a camera and do it, it is what it is. This is part 3. So, anyway, what you're going to want to do now, since we got all the shavings out of it, pumped some oil through it. Now we're going to want to put this thing on, which is the actual sleeve that goes around the drain plug, if I can get it in there. Just got to get it thread a little bit. Okay, as you can see, I got it threading. Bring this back a little bit, this actual plug. I hate this stupid thing. Okay, so I got it on there. Now I'm gonna wanna put some Loctite on it, because this will make it permanent, basically. You know, take your Loctite, put a nice, you know, more than you'd usually use on something like this. More than you would usually use on pretty much anything. So now I want to get this sucker in there while it's wet, the Loctite, and I'm going to want to crank this sucker down. You're supposed to torque it, but I got actual torque arms, you know. I have this thing called German torque, and I can torque it myself, you know. That should be good. Got these torque arms. They do the work, you know, German planes, you know. That's all you need. Okay, so now with that, I'm gonna tighten it just a little bit extra. Like so. That should do it. Now, what we have to do is take the actual awesome magnetic drain plug to finish the job. As you can see here, this is in there. I feel like this should have been like some type of, I don't know, whatever. Hopefully this does the job. I think it will. So get this on there. This magnetic plug here. So this should finish this actual job. I know it's not no 10. It's probably a, I don't even know. I don't even know what it could be. It's probably a, what do you think that is? 14? 15? All right. So now we just gotta tighten this sucker down, and we'll be in good shape. We'll get some tools here. I think it's gonna be, you know, we'll take a couple extra with us just in case. So now we just gotta tighten this sucker down. Okay. Well, it's not a 13. What did I say, a 14? Let's try that. I think this is actually this is a 15. I don't think it's a 15, I think it's 14. Bingo. Money. All right, so with that, let's tighten that down. Now this don't have to be as tight as the actual holder, in my feeling, you know? So that's it. So the next thing is to drop the quad, which I'll do right now. Put a shirt on so I don't look ridiculous and look like a douche. And then we gotta throw some oil on it, right? Some oil. So that's how you fix it. like I said, in all the 3 videos that I made, I know I made 3 videos, and I know it's a little excessive, but, you know, kind of wanted to break it up, get the videos out there. All the parts will be in the link, the description below. I keep saying the link in the description. The link will be in the description below. All of it, even the oil change kit, all that stuff. So now I just gotta drop this quad without hurting myself, because like my hands are awesome and they're oily. So drop it down, and then let her drop. So now I just gotta add some oil, make sure it holds right. Bring it back a little bit. Put some oil in here. So I gotta put some oil in the actual engine. This is the oil I'm using, 10W40 full synthetic Yamaha lube, Yamalube. Put some in the actual reservoir. That's what I gotta do. Then the job is done. So I'll just put a little bit in here. Oh, I'm gonna wait till the actual Loctite dries completely before I actually do that, which I think that's overkill, of course, but it's better to, it'll just make me feel better at night, basically. So once that dries up, which I know it won't take long, I'll probably just do it later today after I do some things around the house, some schoolwork, you know, after I clean up these tools. But anyway, so to summarize this awesome video, you know, we rethreaded the drain plug issue on the aluminum 700cc engine. Here was the original drain plug. You know, it was pretty much like a 7/8 socket. I'm sure it was supposed to be millimeter, but it was rounded off when I got it. And it was stripped to go along with that. So that was awesome. You know, we rethreaded it. We put the new, basically steel sleeve on it. Then we put the magnetic drain plug in there. We used Loctite on the steel sleeve to make sure it never loosens. And, you know, we ran some cheap oil through it. Make sure we got all the metal shavings on the engine, because that's not something you want. As you can see, the metal shavings are in here, because when I clean the actual, the tap, you know, the actual rethread, when I clean that off, you know, it had all the shavings on it, right? So I gotta get rid of that out of this awesome mason jar, like so. So that's it. Like I said, I'm gonna put everything you need in the description below, all the links. You're gonna need the tap set, the drain plug, the oil change kit. You're gonna need the brake clean. You know, literally every single thing you need to do this job. Now, this was the biggest issue I had so far with this quad. As you can see, I tore the quad down to, you know, no plastics, you know, because I got some stuff I want to fix. You know, I did a valve adjust on this quad, just make sure. You know, I put this bar on there. It's already got a race exhaust on it. It's got some like shitty brand exhaust on it. I probably won't keep it. I'll probably go with something else. Now, what exhaust do you guys recommend on this 700R, sorry, not 700R, this Raptor 700, 2013 year model? What exhaust would you recommend? Like, my question is, can I do a dual exhaust? So my thing is, I kind of want to do, this is my thoughts for this bike. I kind of want to do a low, like I want to lower it. So let me know what lowering kit I should do, because I don't know. I don't know if I should, like, I've heard some guys using, you know, 450 shocks on a 700. I've heard, you know, just doing the lowering kit. They make a lowering kit, you know, that they kind of look kind of janky, and I know that would mess it up from, you know, doing jumps and stuff, but I'm not planning on doing jumps with this bike. I wanted to do wide street tires with wide wheels, you know, make it like a street quad, you know, do something a little different. You know what I mean? Like, like this is obviously, you know, for the trails and stuff. It's a little wider quad. Like technically this one should be made for trails because it's, you know, not as wide. But, you know, we live in Arizona, so it's not a big deal. So I'm thinking I want to make it low and wide, you know, since it's a high CC, big CC engine, you know, I think I want to make it low and wide with street tires. That's what I'm thinking. You know, what exhaust should I do? You know, I mean, I want to do a tuner with an exhaust. I don't know if I could do dual exhaust on a 2013 model. I know the newer ones had dual exhaust. I think dual exhaust looks cool. But, you know, with the header, this header would have to come through here. And I don't think it has the room like it has over here. You know what I mean? Because look at all the room it has. It don't have the room over here. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the transmission in the way. Well, you got this, what is that, the starter? Yeah, you got the starter on the way. So, let me know what you guys think. I think I have to go with a single exhaust with this bike. So what exhaust should I do? You know, I know there's an intake that works really well for this quad. I want to keep the air box. I like the air box, but I don't like open air boxes. I just, you know, what if you do want to get in some water? You know what I mean? You know, this one has a kind of an open air box though. It's got a, you know, back here, it's technically open. You know, I don't mind the lid open, but I went with this because the air box that it was on there was, you know, it had holes in it already from, you know, it melted because the exhaust hit it because it was plastic. But yeah, you know, we're in Arizona, so I don't think we're going to see much water anyway, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, let me know what you guys think I should go. You know, my thing is I want to do a low, wide, street tire, fast. Nothing crazy though. I don't think I'll open up the engine unless you can convince me that this cam or this, you know, this piston, you know, is going to give me a lot more horsepower. Then I would do it. But I kind of just want to leave the casing stock, you know, make it reliable basically. But yeah, low, wide, street tire, black and gold quad is what I want to do with this Raptor 700. You know what I mean? The bars are already red. I might swap those out. I might just put those bars on this one. But we'll see what I end up doing. You know what I mean? They could definitely go on this bike. The red ones. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to this channel. Like I said, this channel is for all my vehicles, my quads, just to monitor, just to remember all the cool projects I did in my life. Yeah. All right, guys. God bless.